Hey guys, what's up y'all? It's your boy Nicholas again, back again with another exclusive red pill, black pill video. Right now, I am currently just filming a video right now outside in nature, just cleaning the camera lens, just so we could see better. But currently today, guys, I am currently on a bench right now. So today, on this episode, I think I know what we're going to talk about today. We are going to be talking about friendships today, guys, and we are going to be talking about why I don't have any friends, why, basically almost no one supports me, and we're going to be talking about high school friends and why they, disappear after high school. I kind of got this video idea from, you could say, like, hold on, trying to make sure the camera's not scratched or fucked up or anything. But yeah, I got this video idea from a Discord server I was in yesterday. So basically one of my fans that watch my Red Pill channel were talking about high school friends and why they either never existed or why they died. Okay? So we're going to be talking about friendships, NPCs, life people, and all that other stuff, okay? So right now I'm just going to go for a walk. Right now I'm in my town. So I'm currently in my town or near my town right now. I'm currently in this random ass neighborhood. I'm not telling you where because it's personal information and shit. I mean, I live near here. I live like 5 miles or 10 miles away, but I'm not telling you exactly where I live because it's personal information and shit. But basically, like I'm trying to say is, I'm in my town. I'm in another part of my town, basically. So, I was in my town yesterday. Well, I was on the town bench, where I usually would sit. Because I usually sit in the middle of town. And I'm getting into my cop car right now. I'm getting my cruiser, basically. So I'm gonna turn on the car. Right now, I'm probably just gonna go for a little drive. Because today I'm gonna try and chase bus 35. I'm gonna try and attempt to chase bus 35. One of my town streets, okay? I'm probably gonna have to cut that part out of the video, but basically, we're gonna have to, we're going down to one of my town streets, okay? So we're currently driving, we're currently moving on the road, and, basically like that. So I'm gonna pull over right at this house right here, so, I don't want to be exactly near the bus stop, because I don't want people to think I'm picking up somebody. When really I'm not. I'm a big bus spotter fan, so might as well stop my cop car, my cop cruiser. You could call it Batmobile, basically, or you could call it the Piplup-mobile, basically. It's not my car, it's my, parents' car, basically. Because, I'm poor, can't even afford a car, so I'm driving my mom's car, basically. So, she lets me drive it, I take care of it, I actually know someone else in my life, another person who drives a similar car to this, but it's actually a 2010 Hyundai Santa Fe. We're not going to mention him because, let's just call him Mr. Elevators, for instance, We're not saying his real name because personal information, but let's call him Mr. Elevators guy. So, he kind of drives a car similar to this one. It's 2010 Hyundai Santa Fe. But, that's not the point of this video. But the point of this video is we're talking about high school friends, guys. Okay? High school friends. Okay? So high school friends are basically like, it's crazy. Because after high school, what happens to the people from high school? What happens to the people from elementary school? What happens to the people from middle school? Do they die? Do they just disappear? Did they never exist? And that's the video I want to talk about, basically. So basically, like, let me explain, okay? So I graduated from high school back in 2023, back when I was, I think I was a senior in 2023. I graduated in 2023 from high school. And basically, I'm trying to think. And most of the people I knew from high school, I would consider them to be real or consider them to be fake. I really don't know. But basically, like, basically that type of thing, okay? So I know some of these people because, I know them in my entire high school career. But the thing is, when we go out in public, why don't we see these people? Why don't we see people from high school? Why don't we see people out in public when we graduate from high school? Why do we see a majority of baby boomers and Gen Xers out when we go out in public? So why do we see more of a majority of baby boomers or Gen X while out in public? Well, the thing is, with us Gen Z folks, which I'm a Gen Zer because I was born between the year 2000 and 2007, which is Gen Z basically. And if you exclude the 90s being for Zillennials and 2008 and 2009 for Gen Alpha, we're really a small 7-year generation, okay? So we're most of Gen Z is born between 2000 until 2007, okay? The youngest of them is graduating from high school this year. Well, the oldest of us is 24, about to be 25 years old. And we're not exactly Zillennials, and we're not exactly Zalphas, which are those born 2008 or 2009. And most of Gen Z is either at home or they're at work. Because most of Gen Z doesn't go outside, except to work or they're at home. So most of us are at home, basically. And most of us just like to stay home. We just like to bed rot all day. We just like to be lazy because we're tired. We don't give a fuck about the system. We don't give a fuck about 9 to 5. And I'm saying with the other classmates too. I knew so many people, okay? Since I lived in Sterling, Massachusetts my entire life, basically. Since I lived in Sterling my entire life. And I also did live in another town at one point too, which I'm trying to think. Sterling, I lived here the longest, but I think during early childhood, I'm trying to think of another town. I'm trying to think. I don't know. So I lived in the Sterling, Massachusetts area my entire life, basically, okay? So I lived in the Sterling, Mass area my entire life. Maybe another town when I was younger, but can't really remember, but I live in the area around Sterling. Not telling you exactly where I live because it's personal information, but, that area, okay? So basically, when we go out in public, we don't see anyone from high school because they don't exist in the real world. In the real world, we only see, let's see. We only see, trying to think. We only see, basically, we see a lot older people. So we see a lot more elders, we see a lot more Gen Xers, we see a lot more baby boomers out in public. That type of thing. Kind of crazy, right? And I'm trying to take a walk. So I guess we'll walk down to the end of the street and back because, I'm filming a video. Not going to film behind me because the car is there. I don't want to accidentally leak personal information like plate or anything because I don't want to accidentally dox something by accident. So, basically that, okay? So, basically, we don't see friends from high school once we graduate. Most of the people we see once we graduated, they either died or they just never existed. Because imagine if most of the people you knew from high school just died or just never existed. That's fucking terrifying, guys. Imagine most of the people you knew from high school just never existed. Like, imagine most of the people you thought were real, turns out that they never existed. Imagine if they're just NPCs. Imagine if they go back to some special bus yard or some special location and all these bots and these NPCs, they drive themselves back to the yard or whatever, or they just never existed. Imagine if someone was driving their body like another spiritual entity or whatever, and imagine they just literally, I don't really fucking know, guys. Like, the thing is, I don't fucking know. Like, imagine they just drive their human body or whatever just somewhere else. I'm like, that's fucking terrifying, guys. Like, that's fucking terrifying. And I'm putting down the camera because, you know, I don't want to accidentally dox the car. But, you know, it's crazy, guys. Like, it's crazy. And then most of the people we knew were fake. And it's sad. And it's crazy. Because there's like a lot of NPCs, a lot of bots. I'm sorry if I'm only showing my feet right now. Or the ground. Because I don't want to dox the car. Or the plate. Because of personal information and shit. Going back to the Piplup-mobile. The Piplup-mobile, like I like to call it. Because the car looks like Piplup from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. So I'm calling it the Piplup-mobile. Or we could call it my cop car, whatever you want to call it. My blue box monster, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, it's crazy. Because most of the people we knew from high school never existed. Y'all know how crazy that is, y'all? That is crazy. Like, that is insanely crazy, y'all. Like, that is crazy. And I'm like, that's the most craziest shit ever. Like, that's the most insane, craziest shit ever. And it's crazy, y'all. Like, it's just that crazy. And we're gonna sit in the car now, because I took a walk down to the end of the road and back. And I'm like, I need to see what time it is, because I kind of want to catch bus 35 on camera today. So, right now it's 2:49. Bus 35 is supposedly coming any minute now, so I don't know what to do. We might have to drive down to the end of Sandy Ridge Road or whatever the street's called, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll explain more in my next clip, so yeah. Alright, guys, I think that's bus 35 or bus 18, I can't tell. Anyways, guys, I think that's bus 18 or bus 35. Yeah, I think that's Sterling bus 18. So, that's actually bus 18. Gotta go. I think we gotta go left. I think 35's that bus right there. And that person is not happy. So, trying to focus, so hold on. I gotta hold on. I'm sorry you're not seeing anything, guys. I'm trying to get in my police cruiser. Come on, bus 35. And there's bus 35. There's my town bus. So, school bus, so gotta stop. not gonna film anything because, you know, just filming video. Alright, see that, guys? That's my town bus. That's bus 35. So, right now, we are currently following bus 35. We are currently heading down, you know, we're heading down one of the roads in my town. And, you know, since I'm bored and I have nothing better to do with my life, we're just going after bus 35. I'm like, why not? And watch what bus 35 is gonna do. So we're currently at the end of the road. Usually we're at the stop sign. And you see the emergency lights, guys. It's 2:55. And usually by law, we are supposed to stop at the railroad tracks. And then, you know, we follow bus 35. We follow it, and there goes 35. But we are not gonna go follow bus 35 the entire time because, you know, we got shit we gotta do. And bye-bye, bus 35, and hasta luego, amigos. And yeah, we're on the highway, or about to be on the highway. A lot of fucking shit on this road. But like, back to what I was trying to say, guys. Like, back to what I was trying to say, okay? So most people from high school either don't exist or they died. And that's just fucking terrifying, y'all. Like, imagine how fucking crazy that is, guys. That's like fucking crazy. Like, that's fucking insanely crazy. Like, that's not a little bit crazy, that's very crazy. And, you know, it's like, most people just aren't real. Like, most people are just NPCs, they're non-playable characters, they're robots, they just don't exist. You know, that type of shit, guys. Like, you know, that type of shit. And, you know, with friendships, I want real friends, guys. Like, the thing is, I want real friends. I want real friendships. I want to have real, legit friends, guys. And most of my friends aren't real, guys. Like, most of my friends are fake. Like, I don't have any friends. I don't have any guys to hang with. And, you know, same with Big Bro Trent. Like, same with my Big Bro Trent. Like, same with Big Bro Trent, Trenius Henderson. Like, look at him. He has Big Brother, you know, Big Bro Trent, you know? He has no friends as well. Like, look at Trenius Henderson. He has literally no friends as well. And that's just sad, guys. Like, that's sad. And then there's an emergency vehicle in my town going by, so I'm pulling over to the side of the road. And looks like the Sterling Fire Department is driving somewhere right now. So, getting back on the highway. And I kind of want to rev the engine just to show you guys something. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys the motor. Just wanted to show you guys how this car sounded with the motor. And, you know, just that type of shit, guys. Like, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what the car sounded like, you know, that type of fucking shit. And, you know, since we're in my town now, let's just actually go sit on the town bench, because in the back seat, I got my scooter with me. So we might go to the park, or we might go somewhere in my town. I really don't know. Sterling has a lot of shit going on for itself, so I'm trying to think what Sterling thing I can do. Trying to think what Sterling folk love to do. because we're in the Animal Crossing wild world of Sterling. And there's my town bus. There's bus 35. Hey, there's bus 35. And bus 35 is back again. Ew. And there's bus 35. Let's see, guys, we kind of raced bus 35 a little bit. And, you know, I know Jackie's wasn't driving bus 35 today. Like, I know Jackie's wasn't driving bus 35 today. It was another driver. And, yeah, guess Jackie's wasn't driving it. So, whoever was driving bus 35 is crazy, man. And then Sterling bus 18 is also another town bus, too. D-bus services, basically. And I have to put down the camera because I have to turn, and we're going into the library parking lot. And what? Holy macaroni. Alright, and there was Sterling bus 43. And alright. And there was Sterling bus 49, which there's bus 49, which is another Sterling bus, you know. And yeah. Well, let's get out my police cruiser or cop car. And there's a town ambulance, so there's Sterling ambulance driving by too. So, yeah. Let's get out of my cop car, aka my Piplup cruiser. Ah! I know I'm not parked in the line, so I think I have to fix that quickly, so yeah. Hey, why isn't the... Alright guys, so we're currently on the town bench now, and back to me recording my video. So, couldn't film because, you know, I had a parking shit, and I'm trying not to dox anything important, you know. But, like, back to what I was trying to say, okay? So basically, like, you know, most people are fake from high school. We don't even get to see them out in public because they either died or they don't exist, y'all. That's the definition of NPCs. I see NPCs and I see different random people out in public every day, guys. Like, I literally see different random people, and I definitely see NPCs out in public every day, guys. It's not the same people. It's different people. They spawn in. Like, everything's so matrixy. Like, everything ties into the Matrix. And I'm sorry my finger was covering the camera, but it's true, guys. Like, it's literally true. Because everything ties into the Matrix. And this is why we have so many NPCs, non-playable characters, bots in this Matrix, guys. We live in a simulation. We don't live in, like, we don't live in real life. It's all fake. It's a game. It's a video game. We're playing against characters. It's crazy, guys. Like, it's crazy, y'all. Crazy shit out there. And, you know, I had to do a lot because, you know, we were doing bus 35 spotting. We were driving, following, you know, bus 35 on video to show you guys the school bus, you know. And today's nice and warm out, guys. Like, today is summer. It's nice and warm. And since today is like nice and warm out, I'm like, it's summer. I'm taking a walk right now. It's like 68 degrees outside. It's like high 60s, between 66 to 68. I'm probably gonna go take a scooter drive. Probably gonna drive around my town, basically on the scooter. I don't know, speeding around. You know, I definitely want to upgrade my scooter, guys. Like, I definitely want to upgrade my scooter. Like, I want to upgrade to like a Faholo 15 or F-Foho or Faholo 15. That's the next scooter I'm planning on upgrading to, guys. Because since I'm interested in scootering, I have to save money for it. And I want to get that scooter because it has puncture resistant tires. Goes up to like 47 miles an hour. Scooter goes like, I think it's 47 miles an hour. Has puncture resistant tires. Could be driven on different types of terrain. What else? It could be driven around. It could be so much fun. And it's like the dream, guys. Like, it's literally the dream. And, it's like awesome, y'all. Like, it's awesome, y'all. Like, it's the most crazy shit, guys. And that scooter costs like $1,000. And I might start a PayPal for this channel, guys. I might start a PayPal for my Red Pill channel, guys. Because if I start a PayPal, if anyone cares, okay? I'm not saying this because, of reasons. I'm saying, what would you guys think if I were to start a PayPal, guys? Like, what would you guys think if I was to start a PayPal? Would you guys enjoy the PayPal? Would you guys love the PayPal? Would you guys like the PayPal? Would you guys think the PayPal is cool? Like, I don't know, guys. I might start a PayPal and I might go live randomly on my Red Pill channel. Like, if you guys want me to start a PayPal or if you want me to just do a random live stream on my Red Pill channel, I can probably maybe do that. Because I definitely want to start making money from YouTube, guys. Like, I definitely want to start making money from YouTube. And if I start making money from YouTube, that would be awesome, guys. Like, that'd be fucking awesome. Yeah, like, that'd be crazy fucking awesome, guys. Like, it'd be the shit, y'all. Like, it'd just be the fucking shit, y'all. Kind of crazy, right? And yeah, this is why most people are fake. Most people are not real. We don't even get to see most of the people from high school after we graduated, because even though I lived in this town, in this area, all of my entire life, we don't get to see these people once we graduate. And we don't even get to see them in the city or anywhere. This is why most people don't exist, guys. Because most people are fake. They're bots. They're robots. They come from a factory, guys. They come from a yard, guys. They come from a processing center. They literally come from the center. And they get deported. They come here. They get shipped here. They probably get shipped on like a truck or something. Or they probably get shipped because the robot Lord Master sent them here. And since this entire world's not real, and since this entire world is just a video game, we're in a matrix, guys. We're in a video game. And this is why, most people aren't real. There's truly not 8 billion people on this planet, because there's no way this planet has 8 billion people. You wanna know why? Because those 8 other billion people are NPCs, y'all. They're NPCs. They're non-playable characters, y'all. They're bots. They're Decepticons, y'all. They're Decepticons. And on this planet, there's like, in true total of how many true real people are on this planet, there's probably 50 million to 100 million people on this planet, which is a really small amount of people. Not 8 billion, but 50 million to 100 million people, guys. That's how many real true people are on this planet. Everyone just spawns in out of the void. Because everyone, like the NPCs, they come from the void, guys. They come from the void. They come from this white-black void somewhere, and they spawn in. And that's where these beings go every night, guys. You see them in town. You see them in public. You see them outside. They're not real, guys. They don't live here. They are not from this planet, guys. They're from the void. They all come from the void. They don't live in Sterling. They don't live in the school district. They don't live in the state. They're from the void, guys. They despawn. You don't see them despawning, guys. You don't see them spawn in, and you don't see them despawn. They just randomly pop up. Like, if I turn around this corner, someone was magically appear. That's how spawning works, guys. And that's how these NPCs work, guys. They magically spawn in, like, some, I don't know, they magically spawn in like it's some Mario GTA shit, guys. And it's crazy. Like, it's fucking crazy, guys. And these bots say the most generic NPC shit ever. And these bots are like, and they listen to coworker music. Like, these bots aren't real. They never existed, guys. And this is why there's truly either 144K or 50 million or 100 million people on this planet. Because they're not from this planet, guys. They're from the void. And most of the people I knew from high school, if they supposedly grew up in my town, if they supposedly grew up in my school district, if they supposedly grew up in my area, guys, then they're not real people. Because we all came from the same town. We all came from the same school district. We all came from the same area. But then why don't we see them outside, guys? If they all grew up in the same area, the district, etc. And not only that, guys, but I'm showing you the flowers too. Like, basically. Like, you know, it's crazy shit, guys. Like, it's crazy, 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 crazy shit. And my graduating class had 2,000 kids, or whatever. Maybe 550, maybe 650, I don't know the exact number. But my graduation class had 500 to maybe 585 people, or 600 people. And we all lived in the same district. We all grew up in the same towns. And then we don't see them in public, because most of the people didn't exist, guys. There's only like 5 or 10 of us that exist in this town. People my age. Like, there's only 5 to 10 people max most. And with the other towns and other areas, it's about the same amount, guys. It's crazy. And this is why when they graduate from high school, they go back to the void, they go back to the matrix, they go back to wherever they came from, because they never existed, guys. They were programmed. They were bots. They come from the void. They magically spawn in, and you see these random people. They never lived here, guys. They never lived here. Even in the other towns I visited, they never lived there, guys. They spawn in. They spawn into the matrix. They spawn in. Like, they teleport, guys. They teleport. These people just randomly show up. They show up randomly. They show up at the most random times. And this is why most of the people in my life aren't even real either. Because in the most people in my everyday waking life, most of the people aren't real, guys. They spawn in. They spawn in on key, on point. They're bots, guys. They're NPCs. And this is why that's something that science can't prove. Because science can't prove that NPCs exist. But in reality, they do exist, guys. And that's the most crazy shit, guys. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to start PayPal or whatever, let me know, and maybe I could do live streams. I'm definitely looking to get paid somehow. I want to get paid for making videos or whatever, so maybe I could start PayPal. Maybe that could help, whatever, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to end it at the stop sign at the end of the street. So yeah, bye guys, hope you enjoyed this video.